Marian used to wake up every morning at 6:30 a.m. sharp. She'd shuffle to her kitchen in her favorite slippers, reach for her large coffee mug, and pour herself what she called liquid energy. 3 cups before noon, a glass of orange juice on the side, and a store-bought protein shake around 10 a.m. to stay healthy. She felt fine. Oh, or so she thought. Until one afternoon, her heart started racing, her hands trembled, and by evening she couldn't sleep even though she was exhausted. Her doctor asked one simple question, "N, what do you drink in the morning?" That question changed everything. Here's the truth. Some of the drinks we trust most, the ones that feel comforting, energizing, or even healthy, can quietly work against us after 60. Not because they're poison, but because our bodies process them differently now. Today, we're going to talk about 6 common morning drinks that may be draining your energy, disrupting your sleep, or affecting your heart and blood sugar without you even realizing it. And more importantly, I'll share what you can drink instead to feel more balanced, hydrated, and energized every single day. Welcome to Senior Health Facts, your trusted home for science-based health advice designed specifically for adults over 60. If staying strong, health, why, and independent matters to you, please hit that subscribe button. It helps us reach more people like you who deserve to feel their best. Let's get started. By the time we reach 60, our bodies go through changes we don't always see or feel right away. Your metabolism slows down. Your liver takes longer to process caffeine. Your kidneys work a little harder to filter the excess sugar and sodium, and your digestive system becomes more sensitive to acidity and artificial ingredients. According to the National Institute on Aging, older adults often absorb nutrients less efficiently than younger people. That means the same drink you enjoyed in your 30s or 40s without any problems can now cause fatigue, dehydration, blood sugar swings, or even heart palpitations. Think of it like this. Your body is like a well-used car. It still runs beautifully, but it needs higher quality fuel now. You wouldn't put low-grade gas in a classy C vehicle and expect it to perform at its best, would you? The same goes for what you drink. And here's the thing. 1 cup of coffee or 1 glass of juice might not seem harmful, but when you drink them every single day, those small choices add up. Over weeks, months, and years, they can tip the balance toward low energy, poor sleep, or even chronic health issues. So today, let's knock down the 6 sneaky morning drinks that could be working against you, and what better options can support your heart, brain, digestion, and overall vitality instead. Let me be clear, coffee itself isn't the villain here. I'm not asking you to give up your beloved morning ritual, but the dose and timing matter more than ever after 60. Here's why. After age 60, your liver metabolizes caffeine much more slowly. That means if you drink 2 or 3 cups in the morning, the caffeine can stay in your system for hours, sometimes well into the evening. This can lead to jitteriness, dehydration, trouble sleeping, and those frustrating afternoon energy crashes. According to Mayo Clinic, excessive caffeine intake can raise blood pressure temporarily and interfere with deep sleep. 2M. Adore health concerns for older adults. Marianne, the woman I mentioned earlier, was drinking nearly 600 milligrams of caffeine before lunch. That's like drinking 6 shots of espers. So, no wonder her heart was racing. Watch for this red flag. If you feel anxious after your morning coffee, experience heart fluttering, or wake up tired even after a full night's sleep, your coffee habit might be doing more harm than good. Here's a real-life turnaround. After Marion cut back to just one small cup before 10 a.m. and switched to herbal tea in the afternoon, her sleep improved within days. She told her doctor, "I didn't realize how wired I was until I finally felt calm again." Orange juice, apple juice, cranberry juice. They all sound healthy, right? After all, the label says 100% fruit juice and packed with vitamin C, but here's the catch. Fruit juice is essentially liquid sugar without the fiber that whole fruit provides. When you drink a glass of orange juice, your blood sugar spikes quickly, followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired and hungry an hour later, according to the CDC. People over 60 with insulin sensitivity or prediabetes are particularly vulnerable to glucose spikes from sweet drinks. Even natural fruit juice can contribute to weight gain, inflammation, and increased risk of type 2 diabetes over time. Think about it. Would you sit down and eat 4 oranges in 5 minutes? Probably not. But that's essentially what you're doing when you drink a large glass of juice. Here's a better alternative. Eat whole fruit instead of drinking it. You'll still get the vitamins, antioxidants, and natural sweetness, plus the fiber that slows sugar absorption and keeps you fuller longer. Let me share George's story. He's a 69-year-old retired engineer from Arizona who used to drink 2 glasses of apple juice every morning. His fasting blood sugar kept creeping up, and his doctor warned him about prediabetes. When he switched to eating 1 whole apple with a handful of almonds instead, his blood sugar stabilized within 3 weeks. He said, "I didn't think it would make that big of a difference, but it did." Vanilla, caramel, hazelnut, pumpkin spice. These flavored lattes taste like dessert, and that's because they basically are. A medium-sized flavored latte from a coffee shop can pack over 40 grams of sugar. That's nearly 10 teaspoons. And when you add whipped cream, sugary syrups, and whole milk, you're also getting a hefty dose of saturated fat. The American Heart Association links high sugar and saturated fat intake to elevated triglyceride levels, which increase your risk of heart disease, the leading cause of death in adults over 60. Here's the thing, you don't taste the sugar as much because it's mixed with fat and caffeine. But your body feels it. Your blood sugar spikes. Your insulin surges, and a few hours later, you're tired, hungry, and craving more sugar. Here's a quick fix. Switch to unsweetened almond milk or oat milk and add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a dash of vanilla extract for flavor. Your heart, your waistline, and your energy levels will thank you. Let me tell you about Dorothy. She's a 66-year-old retired school counselor from Virginia who used to treat herself to a caramel latte every morning. She loved the taste but noticed she'd feel sluggish by lunchtime. When she switched to black coffee with unsweetened oat milk and cinnamon, she said, "I didn't think I'd like it at first, but now the old lattes taste way too sweet. And I have so much more energy." Many seniors turn to energy drinks or powders that promise alertness, focus, and stamina, and yes, they do give you a quick boost, but that boost comes at a cost. These drinks often contain high doses of caffeine, artificial sweeteners, and stimulants that can strain your heart and kidneys, especially if you're taking medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart conditions. A review published by the National Institutes of Health and that energy drinks can cause irregular heart rhythms in older adults, particularly those with hypertension or pre-existing heart conditions. Watch for this sign if you feel your heart racing, experience sudden dizziness, or notice a strange, wired but tired feeling after drinking an energy booster, stop immediately and talk with your doctor. Let me share Walter's experience. He's a SC. Benny, 3-year-old former bank manager from North Carolina who started drinking an energy powder every morning to keep up with his grandkids. After a few weeks, he felt lightheaded and his heart rate. He was unusually high. His doctor told him the stimulants in the powder were interacting with his blood pressure medication. Once he stopped, his symptoms disappeared, he said. It wasn't worth the risk. I'd rather feel naturally energized than force it. Now, I know lemon water is trendy. You've probably seen influencers and health gurus swear by it, and yes, lemon water can be healthy, in moderation and done the right way. But here's the problem: if you drink it too acidic or too early on an empty stomach, it can irritate your stomach lining or worsen acid reflux, both of which become more common with age. According to Mayo Clinic, older adults have decreased mucosal protection in the stomach, making them more prone to acid irritation, and if you already struggle with heartburn or GERD, drinking concentrated lemon water first thing in the morning can make it worse. Here's a better approach. Dilute your lemon juice heavily, about 2 teaspoons per glass, and drink it after you've eaten something, not before. Or skip the lemon altogether and infuse your water with cucumber or mint instead. Let me tell you about Helen. She's a 68-year-old retired social worker from Wisconsin who loved starting her day with lemon water. But after a few months, she developed painful heartburn that wouldn't go away. Her doctor suggested she dilute the lemon and drink it after breakfast instead. Within a week, her symptoms improved. She said, "I didn't realize something so simple could cause so much discomfort." Smoothies and protein shakes can be wonderful if you make them the right way. But store-bought versions or trendy superfood blends are often sugar traps in disguise. Many commercial smoothies contain added syrups, sweetened yogurt, high-fat nut butters, or fruit concentrates that spike your blood sugar just as much as a soda would. Harvard Health advises checking the nutrition label carefully. Many healthy shakes have the same sugar load as a can of Coke. Here's an upgrade for you. Make your own smoothie at home. Use unsweetened almond or oat milk, half a banana, a handful of spinach, a scoop of low-sugar protein powder, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. That's a balanced, nutrient-dense drink that actually supports your health. Let me share Barbara's story. She's a 65-year-old retired nurse from Florida who used to buy pre-made green smoothies from the grocery store. She thought they were healthy until she checked the label and saw 35 grams of sugar per bottle. She started making her own at home with spinach, unsweetened almond milk, and protein powder. She said, "I feel so much better knowing exactly what's going into my body, and once-ly, mine tastes better." Now for the good news. There are plenty of delicious, energizing drinks that nourish your body instead of depleting it. Let's explore some gentle, refreshing alternatives that hydrate, protect, and support your health without the crash, jitters, or blood sugar roller coaster. This might sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your body first thing in the morning. After 60, mild dehydration is incredibly common, and even small fluid losses can cause fatigue, dizziness, and brain fog. Starting your day with 1 glass of warm water plus a pinch of mineral-rich sea salt or a sugar-free electrolyte tablet helps restore hydration and balance. The National Institutes of Health confirms that proper hydration supports blood circulation, mental clarity, and even mood regulation. Here's a micro habit for you. Keep a water bottle beside your bed. Drink it before you reach for coffee. You'll notice the difference in how you feel within days. Let me tell you what happened with Marianne. Yes, the same woman from our opening story. She now drinks warm water with a pinch of pink Himalaya and salt every morning, she says. I used to feel foggy until my second cup of coffee. Now I feel clear-headed right away. It's such a small thing, but it works. Herbal teas are a beautiful way to start your morning with warmth, flavor, and health benefits without the caffeine overload. Try green tea, rooibos, chamomile, or ginger tea. Green tea has a mild caffeine boost, but it also contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes calm focus without jitteriness. Research from Harvard Health links green tea polyphenols to improved heart health, brain function, and reduced inflammation in older adults. Here's a tip. Rotate different teas throughout the week. Variety keeps your taste buds happy and gives your body a range of antioxidants and nutrients. Georgie, who used to drink 3 cups of strong coffee, now starts his day with 1 cup of green tea. He says, I feel awake but not wired. And I actually sleep better at night now. Calcium and vitamin D absorption naturally decline with age. A morning cup of fortified low-fat milk or unsweetened oat milk can help maintain bone strength and support muscle function, according to Mayo Clinic. Seniors need about 1,200 milligrams of calcium and 800 IU of vitamin D daily, and fortified beverages make it easier to reach those goals. Here's a pro tip. Blend your milk with a dash of cinnamon or unsweetened cocoa powder for a comforting, lightly sweet drink without added sugar. Dorothy now drinks a cup of fortified oat milk every morning, warmed up with a sprinkle of cinnamon. She says, it feels cozy, and I know I'm doing something good for my bones. If you enjoy a little flavor in your water, keep it mild and refreshing. Add just a few slices of lemon, cucumber, or fresh mint to cool water. It's hydrating, alkalizing, and gentle on your stomach. This is a great option if plain water feels boring, but you don't want the acidity of straight lemon juice. Helen switched from strong lemon water to cucumber-infused water, she says. It's so refreshing, and it doesn't bother my stomach at all. I actually look forward to it now. If you love coffee, and most of us do, you don't have to give it up completely. You just need to drink it smarter. Stick to 1 small cup, about 6 to 8 ounces, before 10 a.m., and always drink a glass of water alongside it. Skip the sugar or use a natural sweetener like stevia if you need a touch of sweetness. Research from Harvard Health found that moderate coffee consumption, about 1 to 2 cups daily, may support heart and liver health. But the benefits disappear when you drink too much or add loads of sugar and cream. Here's an upgrade. Try half calf, that's half regular and half decaf. Or switch your second cup for green tea or herbal tea later in the morning. Walter now drinks 1 small cup of coffee at 8 a.m., followed by herbal tea in the afternoon, he says. I still get to enjoy my morning coffee, but I don't feel jittery or crash later. Smoothies can be incredibly healthy when you make them yourself and keep them balanced. Blend spinach, half a banana, a tablespoon of chia seeds, unsweetened almond milk, and a scoop of low-sugar protein powder. You'll get fiber, protein, health, high fats, and natural energy without the sugar crash. The NIH notes that balanced smoothies rich in fiber and protein can help stabilize blood sugar and support healthy digestion. Here's a quick formula for you. Take 1 source of fiber, Like spinach, berries, or oats, add one source of protein, like protein powder or Greek yogurt. Include one healthy fat, such as chia seeds, flaxseed, or almond butter. Then add one flavor element, like cinnamon, vanilla, or cocoa, that equals a balanced, energizing smoothie. Barbara makes a smoothie 3 mornings a week now, she says. I feel full for hours, and I know I'm getting good nutrition. It's become my favorite breakfast. Let me tell you what happened to Marianne after she made these changes. She started with just one small step, drinking warm water before coffee. Then she cut back to 1 cup of coffee a day. She swapped her sugary juice for whole fruit. And she began making her own smoothies at home. Within 2 weeks, she noticed she was sleeping better. Within a month, her energy felt more stable throughout the day. And after 3 months, her doctor said her blood pressure had improved. Marianne told me, I didn't think something as simple as changing my morning drinks could make such a big difference. But it did. I feel like myself again. You deserve to feel strong, energized, and healthy every single day, and it all starts with small, simple changes like what you choose to drink in the morning. So here's my challenge for you. Pick just one change from today's video and try it tomorrow morning, just one. Maybe it's drinking water before coffee. Maybe it's switching from juice to whole fruit. Maybe it's making your own smoothie instead of buying one. Start small. Be patient with yourself and notice how you feel. If this video helped you, please hit the like button and share it with someone you care about, a friend, a spouse, a sibling, your support helps us reach more people who need this information. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Senior Health Facts. We're here to give you trusted, science-based advice that actually works for real life. Remember, these tips are for general education only. If you have diabetes, heart disease, or take medication, always consult your doctor before making changes to your diet or drink habits. Your healthcare provider knows your personal health history best and can guide you on what's right for your specific situation. Many people wonder whether 1 cup of coffee is safe AF. Tur 60. For most healthy adults, yes. Up to 1 or 2 small cups daily is generally fine, but everyone is different. If you notice trouble sleeping, jitteriness, or heart palpitations, cut back or switch to half calf. Always listen to your body. Some ask if fresh fruit juices are okay sometimes. Occasionally, yes, especially if you dilute them with water or drink them with a meal. Just avoid drinking large glasses on an empty stomach, as that can spike your blood sugar quickly. Another common question is whether you can drink green tea if you're on medication. Usually yes, but it's important to check with your doctor or pharmacist. Some medications can interact with caffeine or tannins found in tea. Better safe than sorry. People often want to know how much water why should drink daily. Most experts recommend about 6 to 8 cups per day, including water from soups, fruits, and other beverages. Adjust based on your activity level, climate, and health needs. If you're not sure, ask your doctor. Many wonder what's the best drink before breakfast for digestion. Warm water or light herbal tea, both are gentle, hydrating, and easy on your stomach. Avoid anything too acidic or caffeinated on an empty stomach. Some people ask if protein shakes are good for seniors. They can be, if they're low in sugar and balanced with whole foods. Choose high-quality protein powder without artificial sweeteners or additives, and remember, real food should always come first. Shakes are a supplement, not a replacement. Finally, many want to know if lemon water is safe to drink every day. Yes, if you dilute it properly and drink it after eating, not on an empty stomach. If you have acid reflux, sensitive teeth, or stomach issues, go even milder or skip it altogether. Let me walk you through some practical guidance based on everything we've covered today. Instead of reaching for strong black coffee with 3 or more cups in the morning, which overloads your system with caffeine, raises your blood pressure, and disrupts your sleep, try limiting yourself to 1 small cup along with a glass of water. This reduces the caffeine strain on your heart and nervous system while still giving you that pleasant morning ritual. When it comes to sweet fruit juice that spikes your blood sugar and lacks fiber, switch to eating whole fruit or drinking diluted juice instead. This helps stabilize your blood sugar and provides the fiber your body needs for better digestion and sustained energy. Those flavored lattes with hidden and sugars, sometimes over 40 grams, and saturated fat should be replaced with unsweetened milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. This simple change cuts the sugar dramatically and protects your heart health without sacrificing the comfort of a warm morning beverage. Energy drinks and powders with high caffeine and stimulants that strain your heart can be swapped for herbal tea or green tea. You'll get gentler energy that's much safer for your heart, especially if you're taking medications. If you're drinking acidic lemon water on an empty stomach, which can irritate your stomach, CH lining, and worsen reflux, try light infused water with cucumber or mint after you've eaten something. This protects your stomach while still giving you a refreshing, flavorful drink. Those sugary rebought smoothies with hidden sugars and low nutrient quality should be replaced with homemade smoothies that combine fiber and protein. Think spinach, half a banana, chia seeds, and low sugar protein powder blended with unsweetened almond milk. This supports healthy digestion and balances your blood sugar throughout the morning. And finally, if you're skipping morning hydration altogether, which leads to fatigue, dizziness, and brain fog, make it a habit to drink warm water first thing when you wake up. This simple step prevents dehydration and boosts mental clarity. Right from the start, here's a suggested daily routine based on these recommendations. In the morning, start with 1 glass of warm water with a pinch of sea salt or electrolytes before anything else. Follow this with 1 small cup of coffee or green tea and eat whole fruit instead of drinking juice. At lunch, drink water or herbal tea with your meal. Avoid sugary drinks or energy boost. If you want flavor, try cucumber-infused water or unsweetened iced tea. In the evening, wind down with chamomile or rooibos tea. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. to protect your sleep. Stay hydrated. Don't drink large amounts right before bed. As a bonus tip, keep a reusable water bottle with you throughout the day. Set a reminder to drink water every 2 hours. Small sips throughout the day are better than chugging large amounts at once. When you see your healthcare provider, consider starting conversations with these questions. Ask how much caffeine is safe for you based on your medication. Ions. Inquire whether a protein supplement or fortified milk would fit into your diet. Discuss if dehydration could be affecting your energy levels or medication side effects, and find out if there are any drinks you should avoid with your current health conditions. These questions show you're proactive about your health, and they help your doctor give you personalized advice tailored specifically to your needs. Here are the trusted sources referenced in this video. Mayo Clinic's 2021 research on caffeine and blood pressure indicates that high caffeine intake is associated with temporary increases in blood pressure and sleep disruption in adults over 60. The CDC's 2023 studies show that excess sugar intake from beverages is linked to higher rates of insulin resistance and heart disease in seniors. Harvard Health's 2020 research on coffee and longevity suggests that moderate coffee consumption may support cardiovascular health, but excessive intake can negate these benefits. The NIH's 2019 research on energy drinks and heart risk suggests that stimulants found in energy drinks are associated with arrhythmia and elevated blood pressure in older adults. The National Institute on Aging's 2020 findings confirm that dehydration in older adults contributes to confusion, dizziness, and low energy levels, and the American Heart Association's 2021 studies link added sugars in beverages to increased triglyceride levels, which impact heart health. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important. Everything we've shared today is for educational purposes to help you make informed choices about your health. I always encourage you to talk with your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or daily habits. They know your personal health history best and can guide you on what's right for your specific situation. Every person is unique, and what works wonderfully for Marianne, George, or Dorothy might need small adjustments for you. Your healthcare team is your best partner in this journey toward better health, more energy, and a longer, happier life. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video.